Adjective, correct. 1. The teacher marked all the correct answers on the test. 2. Please make sure your information is correct before submitting the form. 3. He was quick to correct his mistake and apologized. 4. The scientist found a way to correct the flawed experiment. 5. Can you please correct my pronunciation? 6. The spell checker helps me correct my spelling mistakes. 7. She had to correct her essay before submitting it for review. 8. It's important to correct misinformation to prevent misunderstandings. 9. The software automatically corrects grammar errors as you type. 10. The mechanic worked hard to correct the engine's problem. 11. Your analysis is mostly correct, but you missed a crucial point. 12. The correct answer to the riddle was quite unexpected. 13. She asked the teacher to correct her homework before the deadline. 14. The doctor explained how braces could help correct her teeth alignment. 15. The new software update aims to correct several bugs. 16. The supervisor provided feedback to help the employee correct his performance. 17. The correct spelling of that word is often mistaken by many people. 18. After reviewing the calculations, he realized he needed to correct his math. 19. The editor helped correct the grammar errors in the manuscript. 20. The artist decided to correct the shading in her painting. 21. The judge asked the witness to correct his statement for accuracy. 22. The software has an autocorrect feature that automatically corrects typing errors. 23. The company took steps to correct the miscommunication between departments. 24. The politician tried to correct his controversial statement through a press release. 25. The coach worked with the athlete to correct his running technique. 26. The architect made adjustments to correct the building's structural flaws. 27. The CEO emphasized the importance of promptly correcting any mistakes. 28. It's not easy to admit your mistakes and correct them, but it's necessary for growth. 29. The technician was able to correct the software glitch with a simple update. 30. The dictionary helped me find the correct definition of the unfamiliar word. 1. Despite his initial reluctance, he eventually realized that he needed to correct his flawed assumptions in order to approach the problem from the right angle. 2. The research team had to spend several weeks revising and correcting their methodology to ensure the accuracy of their findings. 3. The engineer's main goal was to design a system that could automatically detect and correct errors in real time to avoid disruptions in the production process. 4. The linguist embarked on a journey to correct the historical inaccuracies in the translation of an ancient text, striving to provide a more faithful representation of the original meaning. 5. The project manager faced the challenge of coordinating various teams across different time zones to correct the project's timeline deviations and ensure its successful completion. 6. The novelist went through multiple drafts of the manuscript, carefully selecting each word to ensure that the narrative flowed smoothly and the grammar was correct. 7. The mathematics professor used visual aids and step-by-step explanations to help the students understand how to correctly solve complex equations. 8. The architect's attention to detail extended to every aspect of the building's design, from the correct placement of windows for optimal lighting to the selection of materials that would age gracefully over time. 9. The historian's mission was to correct the distorted narratives about a historical event, shedding light on previously overlooked aspects that contributed to a more accurate understanding. 10. The team of scientists collaborated to develop a new algorithm that could detect and correct errors in large data sets, ensuring the integrity of the data analysis process. 11. The conductor worked meticulously with the orchestra to correct nuances in timing and phrasing, resulting in a performance that accurately conveyed the composer's intentions. 12. The medical team embarked on a mission to correct the course of treatment for the patient, taking into account new research findings that challenged the previously established protocols. 13. The educator focused on teaching students critical thinking skills, emphasizing their importance in being able to identify and correct misconceptions in their own reasoning. 14. The environmentalist advocated for policy changes to correct the decades-long damage done to the ecosystem, stressing the urgency of adopting sustainable practices to restore balance. 15. The negotiation process required careful consideration to correct the misunderstandings and miscommunications that had arisen between the two parties, leading to a successful resolution of the conflict. Adjective,